The 1960s brought sweeping change to Britain. Glasgow was a city in flux. Its shipyards still powered the economy, but the Cultural Revolution was reshaping daily life. New music, fashion, with boutiques popping up, clashed with the city's industrial roots. Tower blocks rose above old tenements, highlighting deep social divides. Pubs and cinemas offered escape. Yet beneath the excitement, a sense of unease lingered. Poverty and the decline of heavy industry began to take their toll. The Barrowland Ballroom, a legendary venue to one of Scotland's most chilling unsolved crimes, joy and danger, would soon collide. The story of Bible John begins here amidst the vibrant tapestry of 1960s Glasgow. The late 1960s were a time of social change, but also a time of growing unease. In 1968 and 1969, a palpable fear swept through the city of Glasgow, gripping its residents in a state of constant anxiety. This fear was fueled by a series of brutal crimes as 3 young women were murdered in quick succession, their lives tragically cut short. The common thread linking these horrific events was the Barrowland Ballroom, a popular dance venue where each of the women had spent their final evening before their untimely deaths. All were young mothers, each with their own hopes, dreams, and families who loved them dearly. Their final evening spent in the city's most popular dance hall, a place meant for joy and celebration, now forever tainted by tragedy. The killer, whoever he was, used the crowded, lively atmosphere of the Barrowland, the anonymity it provided, to stalk his victims, moving unseen through the throngs of dancers, a predator lurking in plain sight. He succeeded in turning a place of joy, a haven for music and dance, into one of dread and suspicion. The murders of Patricia Docker, a 25-year-old mother, Jemima MacDonald, a 32-year-old also with a family, and Helen Puttock, a 29-year-old woman whose life was full of promise, shared chilling similarities, details that pointed to a calculated and methodical killer. Each woman was a brunette, a mother, with lives full of responsibilities and love. Each was found strangled near her home, a horrifying end to what should have been ordinary evenings. The city's nightlife was transformed overnight. The carefree atmosphere replaced by a heavy sense of foreboding, trust eroded, and suspicion replaced camaraderie as people looked at each other with doubt and fear. The Barrowland, once a beacon of fun and a symbol of Glasgow's vibrant social scene, became a symbol of fear, a place haunted by the spectre of violence. The case, soon dubbed the Bible John murders, a name that sent shivers down the spines of Glaswegians, marked a profound loss of innocence for Glasgow, a city grappling with a darkness it had never known before. The city waited anxiously, each day bringing fresh waves of fear and uncertainty, wondering if and when the killer would strike again, casting a long shadow over the lives of everyone in Glasgow. In Glasgow, Patricia Docker was the first victim in a series of chilling crimes. 17 months later, Jemima MacDonald disappeared after an evening at the Barrowland Ballroom. The third victim, Helen Puttock, also went to the Barrowland Ballroom. The women shared a love of dancing. This led to a tragic encounter with a predator. Fear permeated the streets of Glasgow. The name Bible John came from Jean Williams, Helen Puttock's sister, who shared a taxi with the killer. He quoted the Bible, condemned dance halls, and spoke with a formal Glasgow accent. Jean's account led to a composite sketch. A smartly dressed, reddish-haired man in his late 20s with crooked front teeth. The press seized on the Bible John persona, a moralizing killer hiding in plain sight. Despite the detailed description, he was never identified. The name and image haunted Glasgow, fueling speculation and fear. Bible John became a symbol of evil, an ordinary man with a chilling secret. The hunt for Bible John was one of Scotland's largest manhunts. Police interviewed thousands, focusing on men who frequented the Barrowland. Jean Williams's eyewitness account and the taxi driver's corroboration were crucial leads. The investigation was hampered by limited forensic technology. No DNA, only blood typing and fingerprints. The killer left little evidence, and the dance hall crowds made tracking him difficult. Police flooded dance halls, hoping to spot the suspect. The composite sketch was everywhere, and public appeals dominated the media. The city was gripped by fear, with everyone on edge. Despite relentless effort, the killer remained elusive. The case became a test of the city's resolve and the limits of 1960s policing. The murders shattered Glasgow's sense of safety. Dance halls, once places of joy, became symbols of danger. Women grew fearful, nightlife attendance dropped, and caution replaced carefree fun. The composite sketch of Bible John was burned into public memory. Men resembling the sketch faced suspicion, trust between strangers eroded. Police and families urged women to be vigilant, changing social habits overnight. The city's optimism dimmed, replaced by anxiety and vigilance. The fear lingered long after the murders stopped. Bible John became a cautionary tale passed down through generations. The scars of those nights remain etched in Glasgow's collective memory. The Bible John case endures as one of Scotland's great unsolved mysteries. 1960s technology limited the investigation. No DNA, only circumstantial evidence and fading memories. The killer left no fingerprints, and the key witness's account, while detailed, was uncorroborated. Over the years, suspects like Peter Tobin emerged, but no definitive link was ever proven. Time has erased witnesses and evidence. The city has changed beyond recognition. Advances in forensics offer hope, but the original samples may be too degraded. Bible John remains a haunting figure, a reminder that some mysteries resist resolution. Glasgow still wonders who he was, and why he vanished without a trace.